Austin, you had given me, I don't know that you intended to, but possibly one of the best compliments of my entire existence. You had said to me recently, I think we were sitting by a fireplace, and you said something to the effect, I won't put words in your mouth, you can unpack it, but you said something to the effect of, Roger, you give me permission to be great. And I don't quite know where that came from or if you're able to unpack that, but it sure resonated with me because I know that I find that in a lot of my relationships professionally is there is this rhythm that we get into, and I'm always expecting extraordinary people things from the people that I'm across from. So can you place that statement, and if so, are you able to unpack it?
Yeah, I can place that statement. Um, Certainly in life, there are people that expect and demand certain things of you. They expect a task to be completed. They demand that certain responsibilities are met. It is their expectation that you live up to a certain standard. And based on those tasks, those responsibilities, those standards, whoever is demanding it, expecting it of you, requiring it of you, is setting that bar to a certain height. And certainly the kinds of people I love to be around, which, again, my dad and yourself and other voices, one of the things that they do is they set a high bar for me. And they expect me not to be great in a heavy handed way and not to be great in a sense of we'll be disappointed if you don't, but in a sense of, hey, we see something in you. I see something in you, and I want to be the kind of voice in your life. And Roger, this is one of the reasons you're such a great voice in my life, is you become a voice in my life that says, hey, I see something great in you, and I want to give you the permission to let that bloom, to let that blossom, to let that grow. And don't be timid of what it might be like for, what there's an old phrase about, a sunflower standing out higher than the others. And not that we're looking to be greater than others, but there is a sense of timidity in people to be really great at the thing they can be really great at, for fear of standing out, for fear of people kind of saying, hey, why do you think you can be so great? Why do you think you can be so certain? But I've noticed the people I am most drawn to and attracted to, and the voices I am most looking to influence me, are people that say, hey, not in a heavy handed way, not in a way in which we're going to be disappointed. I just want to tell you the truth. I see greatness in you. I see that you can be exceptional at what you do, and I don't want you to miss the opportunity to be that. And I do think the kind of life that we can cultivate in our 20s and 30s actually shapes the degree to which we will be comfortable being exceptional in our field and being great in our field. And we all have the capacity to do that. But oftentimes we need to be given permission to do that, because we can be surrounded by so much, and this is not a disparaging term, so much average and so much mediocrity that we feel like, oh, that's the standard. I'm essentially in life being given permission to be that. But we need those significant voices in our life that give us permission to say, yeah, the norm may be average and mediocre, um, but I want to give you permission to reach higher, to go further, to be exceptional and excellent in the ways that God has gifted you. And there's something about borrowing from some of that courage, borrowing from some of that certitude, borrowing from that permission that's really shaped, again, the reason I feel like I can get up in the morning and say no to a lot of things that would want my attention and just say yes to the best things.